And most people believe that high cholesterol is linked to fatty based foods, avocado, olive oil, nuts, eggs, lean beef mince, or steak. This couldn't be any further from the truth, and I'm going to break down why that is such a myth. Not all fats are created equal. For example, fat from avocado versus trans fats from a takeaway is very different. Before we get into what we can do to tackle your high cholesterol level, let's take a look at what cholesterol actually is. Well, there is two types of cholesterol. There's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. You've probably been told that your bad cholesterol is too high, so you need to increase your good cholesterol. Now, good cholesterol is HDL, high density lipoproteins. Now, bad cholesterol is LDL, low density lipoproteins. If your bad cholesterol is too high, you may have atherosclerosis or be on course to develop that. Your artery walls start to clog up with fatty buildup. So therefore, oxygen that travels down your arteries to your heart is going to decrease. So that would mean that your heart doesn't get the oxygen that it needs. So this can bring on severe problems, heart attacks, strokes. So this can be a major problem for you if you have a high buildup of cholesterol, because cholesterol is what's within the artery walls. That's what's been built up. Now, this needs to be tackled, and it can do so with an increase in good cholesterol. High density lipoproteins are basically the enforcers. They mop up bad cholesterol. Their job is to go into the arteries and mop up bad cholesterol. Now, they are made up of proteins, lipoproteins. So if a person has better good cholesterol, their artery walls will be pretty much empty of any fatty deposits, which means their blood pressure will most likely be normalized, which means the risk of any heart conditions or problems, heart attacks, health issues is way on the lower side now if a person has got good HDLs, good cholesterol. So let me offer you some strategies on how you can best lower your bad cholesterol and increase your good cholesterol. But let's look at what causes bad cholesterol. Well, one of the main causes of bad cholesterol is your diet. Your diet has a significant impact in basically your bad cholesterol being high. If you're not eating the correct ratio of calories, but alongside that macronutrients, your protein, if you're not eating enough protein, carbohydrates, if you're eating too many carbohydrates, particularly from ultra processed carbohydrates, which are the culprits, sugar or alcohol. If you're drinking and eating too much sugar, you've got to start with getting your macronutrients right. How do you do that? Well, you can do that by starting to track your calories. Just download MyFitnessPal. It's a nutrition tracking app, and you can start inputting your foods that you're eating to give you an insight in what your totals are looking like. So as you start inputting your foods, the app will tell you what your ratio of macronutrients are and also how many calories you're consuming, because you can also set a calorie goal for the day. Because if a person is eating too many calories and they're not burning those calories off, they will start to increase their triglycerides. They will start to build up, increase their body fat, and that could put too much pressure on their liver, and then that could in turn increase their bad cholesterol levels because they're not actually doing anything about their calories or eating too many calories. Another cause of bad cholesterol is a sedentary lifestyle. If a person is not physically active, or if they are but it's not consistent, they're not working out at the correct frequency or intensity, they're just going through the motions with their workouts, they're not physically pushing themselves hard. This is one of the causes of buildup of cholesterol, because if a person is not physically working out, they won't be able to utilize the carbohydrates that they're eating and the calories in general. So it's important that you start working on your sedentary lifestyle and become more physically active. going to the gym or working out from home, doing more steps, just taking the escalator or walking the steps versus taking the lift, taking the long route to work or riding your bicycle instead of driving your car. These steps can help you become more active and prevent you from being in such a sedentary state. This in turn will decrease your bad cholesterol levels and increase your good cholesterol as your body weight starts to decline and you start to lose fat. This puts less pressure on your body converting your glucose, your sugars, into fats and increasing your cholesterol levels. And the third and probably the most damaging cause of high cholesterol is insulin resistance. If a person is not utilizing their sugar from their meal and it's spiking their blood sugar, and it's just basically getting stored as fat because their muscles are resistant, they're not what's called sensitive, so they're lacking sensitivity. Their muscles have stopped responding to their high amounts of sugar, which I mentioned before. They're eating too many unhealthy snacks, they're skipping meals, and then when they next eat, they're eating a big meal, so they're binging. And what's going to happen is they're going to become insulin resistant over time. This is going to tell the body to stop utilizing energy into the muscles. But the good news is, with those previous two steps that I mentioned, more exercise and better diet, and you can reverse your resistance and become more insulin sensitive. So there you have my take on high cholesterol, what the causes are, what it is, and some strategies to help you reduce your cholesterol levels. I can assure you that if you move away from the traditional way of thinking, such as cutting out all your fats is the way forward, you'll continue to have a high cholesterol level and you could then risk heart disease. But if you work on the steps that I've given you today, I can assure you, you will increase your good cholesterol and decrease your bad cholesterol. I hope you found this show helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a question in the comment section, and I wish you all the best of luck. I hope it all truly works out for you, and have a great day. Bye for now.